G'day guys, it's Hobby Spot NZ here, and I'm just doing another wee review here today. It's been a while, I haven't been back for a long time, but I thought I'd do some wee videos here and just show off some of the new stuff I've got. So we're looking at the Victrix models today. Got a whole heap in, and we're gonna look at some of the Gallic Armoured Warriors today. So I'm going to show you through what you get in the box. So there's a bit of a collection. You get a swag of different sprues here. You get what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 2 command sprues. So you get 7 sprues altogether. 5 warrior sprues and 2 command sprues. Now I'll give you a quick look at what you get in the sprue. So you've got a series of heads here, some unhelmeted, some helmeted there. I'll just take a look at some of the helmets. You notice that some of these are missing, and I'll show you why in a second. I've got a couple models built here for you. So you've got a couple of standards. You've got some headpieces for your captains or commanders, probably nobles or chieftains. It's about 5 different shields there. You've got a couple of different arm options. You've got this kind of plated, kind of like a ring mail, chest mail sort of thing. You've got a horn or a carrax, I think they call that, and then you've got some. I'll flip this up the other way. You've got some sort of Roman seized helmets with some big old beards and things. So you've got a real selection there to make your command stuff. You can make. There's 3 figures on that command sprue, and you get 2 of those. So essentially, you can make 6 figures. Now, if we move on to the warrior one, now these guys are heavily, supposed to be heavily armored. So you can see there the beautiful detail. That one's got a bit of a sash going on. Most of the arms are pretty self-explanatory. I hear people getting confused with the arms and the parts and that all the time. They go, what part goes with what? It doesn't matter. Just dry fit it, see if it looks good, and if it fits, it fits, you know. Don't get too hung up on it. I wouldn't worry. Like, if you want to, it does give you a bit of an instruction thing on the back, but I mean, that just looks like the Matrix to me. I don't know what that is. That's just jibber jabber. So I wouldn't worry about that. Just dry fit stuff and see how it goes. Now these guys are a wee bit different. They actually have little foot divvies there, you can see, and they plug into these if you want them to. I probably won't bother, but if you wanted that stability, you can do so. And you got a few different shield designs there. Are they all? They might all be unique. Maybe that one and that one might be the same, but they look pretty good. Head options. You get some real good head options. You've got a couple helmeted ones there. You've got a couple of the just helmetless, a couple of long hair guys. That guy there is a little bit, push him up. You get a couple of spear, like javelins, you get lots of headdresses, you've got heaps of different sword arms. This one you can make 4 out of this. The total pack you can make 30. So presuming if it's for Hail Caesar, you could make 24 or something like that, and then have the rest as your command. There's an extra sash there, there's some extra hands to hold the shields, there's some spears, sort of like javelin throwing arms, there's some spear arms, and you've got a few sheathed swords as well. Now all of those are the same, so you're going to have to make a few different varieties out of those. You could possibly use some of the command ones and just chuck them in there as well if you don't need that many. I'm adapting this onto 25mm lit Warlord bases, and going to be using them for like a skirmish kind of game, just adapting the Lord of the Rings rules for that. I've got a couple of the boys here all done up. See if I can get in on these fellas. If I can get the light right. These are from the command sprues. So you can see the detail is pretty lovely on them. You can see that plumage there, even the little ridges on in between the fluff and the metal. That's pretty nice. They look like they're good. I've just sold pretty much all of my Warlord stuff just to get into these guys, because I think these guys are a little bit better scale. They're like a taller scale, which is kind of what I like. particularly the Romans. The Romans were quite short. But these guys will be like my nobles or like leaders. He'll be a standard bearer, just a plain sort of a dude. You can see the detail is like amazing on it. They've done a real good job. And it's like not bad value for money. I think it's like $60 for 30 models. So you're talking about $2 a model. But you have so much customization, you could probably kit bash these into like a few different kits. But he's probably going to be my chieftain. These fellas are probably going to be nobles. And yeah, I'm going to have like a bit of a like an adaptation of the Lord of the Rings rules and just make some profiles for these guys based on existing profiles in the Middle-earth SPG rule set and profiles. So anyway, guys, that's the review and sort of semi-unboxing of the Celtic or Gaelic Armoured Warriors from Victrix. I think these guys do awesome stuff, and I've got a whole heap of extras to show you in the next one. So stay tuned and give us a like and a subscribe if you like seeing this content.